Hey folks, it's Patriot Nurse, and in today's segment we're going to discuss fantasy prepper medicine. I'm going to probably step on a lot of toes, but I'm okay with that. Let's jump right into it. You have a lot of people who, in this community especially, but it's not just limited to the prepper community, and it's not just limited to medicine. There's a lot of people who are operating in fantasy land, which is why they go out and they'll buy things like advanced surgical kits when they have no idea how to use them. They'll buy IV fluids and one catheter to stick somebody with, having no idea how to use that. And these are the same people who espouse direct blood transfusions as a reasonable choice and a reasonable solution to blood loss in a disaster. And to be honest, that's lunacy. That is so far-fetched. I don't really know how to address that appropriately other than saying you're off your rocker. So let's talk about fantasy medicine versus reality. And actually, I had to go through a lot of this when I was developing the curriculum for Medical Prep 101, right? Because for a lot of America, we are used to seeing a problem, regardless of how remote it is, like a gunshot wound, for instance, seeing a problem and thinking, oh my gosh, because it's scary, because it's glitzy, and because those who save it are sexy and heroes, I'm going to focus all my attention on that, rather than being honest about the real causes of disease and death in times of disaster and addressing those. We like to buy things that make us feel powerful. That's why people buy these advanced surgical kits, or they'll buy a whole bunch of Quick Clot, which I have no problem with Quick Clot combat gauze. I think it's part of a blowout kit, and not hating there. I'm just saying the focus needs to be on things that are realistic to prep for, right? Fantasy medicine is just that. Direct blood transfusions are fantasy medicine. And honestly, there's a lot of folks who are saying, we need to store IV fluids, and we need to store this and this, and especially on IV fluids, guys, okay, we need to deconstruct this a little bit. IV fluids, if you don't know what you're doing, you can seriously jack somebody up. You can drown them in their own fluid. Now, I hear the EMTs and everybody's screaming, oh, but really, it's not that bad. A bag or two isn't going to hurt somebody. Well, yes and no. If you don't know somebody's background, if they've got kidney issues and, congestive heart failure, yeah, you can jack somebody up. So we need to be, discerning about this. And I'm going to probably do another video on IV fluids and are they realistic to prep for, and why or why not. So you'll have to check that one out too. But guys, I want to encourage us, let's not get so focused on the big glitzy things that we neglect focusing on the deadly things that hurt us every day. Because honestly, those things are really going to explode, whether it's now or later. And those things also are going to be what we really need to focus on, especially when we're prepping for Obamacare, okay? If I can keep my family out of the hospital, then I need to do that. If I can prevent my family from having to go under subjection to a government-controlled medical grid, then I'm going to do that, okay? So I hope that was helpful for y'all. If you enjoyed the video today, please subscribe to me, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter. Also, if you're interested in learning more about realistic medical prep, real medical preparedness, not fantasy stuff, but real solutions to real problems, come and take one of my classes. Medical Prep 101 and 201 are probably coming to a town near you. I've just added the newest schedule for the rest of 2014, all the way through June and August of 2014. Check it out at the website, www.thepatriotnurse.com. Check out the course descriptions, the classes, locations, and get yourself in a class today. Hope it was helpful for y'all, and for now, it's Patriot Nurse signing off, and I'll see y'all later.